obviously soldiers, they kill innocent people. And you guys can ask me anything you want about that because I can back up my points so well. And as for the religion thing, it's I don't really have much words on it, to be honest.
You know that famous quote from Mike Tyson? Social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. You need a good example of that? Look no further than Bella the Wolf. The quest for attention on social media lately has gotten to the point where people will do fucking anything, the dumbest things you can think of, for just the tiniest little peanut-sized chunk of fame.
You said British?
Yes. Yes, he was in the Royal Marines. Is there something funny about that? My dad is a fallen soldier, he did not make it back from his trip. Do you think that's funny? My dad is a deceased veteran. Do you think that's funny? You're laughing at the fact that my dad died in the war.
Okay, you've never heard of Bella the Wolf. Good for you, you're probably a healthy person. But for those of us who want to get even sicker inside, I'll let you know she is a gotcha life TikToker, YouTuber, who started kind of gaining traction with the public by disrespecting soldiers, mocking people's religions, doxed a 10-year-old kid, which they don't have a lot of paperwork. That's hard to do. And just other horrible acts. For context, here is the About section of her YouTube. She's calling soldiers rats that don't deserve mercy when her job is annoying people and sitting on her ass behind a computer screen. It's brain-shatteringly dumb. It's like somebody threw a baseball through the window of my brain. A couple months back, she posted this, a little video called I Unalive a Soldier. Listen, between you and me, just one-on-one right now in this little private chat we're having, I wish I could tell you that's as bad as it gets. But this is tip of the iceberg shit we're talking about.
Yesterday, some girl or some person who goes on the internet by Bella the Wolf put my son, and here he is, that's Miles, put Miles' number on a Discord server, said that it was hers, and told people to call. So at this point, I am going to have to change Miles' number.
It goes without saying that if you dox a 10-year-old kid, you're a demon, or you're in league with demons. It's also illegal, though Bella would disagree.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say a 10-year-old should not be on Discord, especially how dangerous it should be. But when I found out his phone number, I decided to leak it because obviously he was being really disrespectful to me.
So a 10-year-old kid is in your Discord server being disrespectful, which is what 10-year-old kids do, like 3/4 of the time, and your response to the situation is to leak his number to your fans, and they go harass him. In what world is that reasonable? It's Discord. You don't like what someone is saying in your server, you can just push a couple of buttons, they're gone. Maybe 2 buttons. It's actually easier to ban them than it is to type out their phone number. If your channel is about how you want to kill soldiers and stuff, then you should have banned someone for just being a 10-year-old to begin with.
So obviously I did take it a little too far by leaking his number, but at least that'll teach him to get off of social media.
Oh, you did it to teach him to get off of social media. Less screen time. No, that's good. Pay it forward to the next generation. What a great way to teach a 10-year-old to get off of social media, by having psychopaths send him death threats. I guess she thinks she's getting sainted for this one because of all the good work she did on providing these hard, tough love life lessons to this kid. Oh, wait, no. Saint isn't high enough. She thinks she's a goddess. Look, I'm not kidding. Just watch.
There's this girl named Bella the Wolf, and she does art like this, but she also does art like this. And for months, she's been posting things mocking Christians and Muslims, posting things like Bella's the new Allah, Bella's better than Jesus, Bella is Jesus. And she's literally tried it all. Bible stories of Bella. She's even done edits talking about how she's better than Jesus and Allah. I just don't understand. Why you gotta post stuff like not breathing until I see someone better than Allah, and then breathe after with your art?
And as for the religion thing, it's I don't really have much words on it, to be honest.
She doesn't appear to have an excuse for this one. I mean, people can believe anything they want or not believe, but respecting people's religion, that's low, even for her. It makes you wonder if she would say this stuff in public around people who are actually affected by these words if she didn't have like an anime chibi character to hide behind. I'd say probably not, certainly not more than once, because the first time she tried that shit, she'd get kicked in the groin so hard that she'd fly through the air and score a field goal.
Putting them at a fuck around level of 10. Okay? And that would explain the find out of 10.
Moving on through more despicable crap Bella's said and done, this next one's gonna have you writing home to mother. A few years ago, a very famous YouTuber, Minecraft creator, Technoblade, died from cancer. Doesn't get much more serious than that. People get emotional to this day when they think about it. He's greatly missed by the community, still regarded highly, videos still in circulation. And then Bella came in with her cringe-tastic rage bait bullshit, calling him names, taking a big steaming dump on his memory, faking that she had cancer, which apparently she faked because people were mean to her, so she did it to gain sympathy. I don't have to tell you how fucked up that is. It's an insult to Technoblade and to anyone who has died of cancer or is living with cancer or loves someone who is living with or has died of cancer. Hey, my mom had cancer. I'll never forget. She told it to me over waffles at breakfast, and I was like, I know something's up already because you never make waffles. Anyway, we've gone beyond just attention seeking here. This is like a full-on personality disorder. This is like clearly a charred, blackened soul eating itself. And it's just not normal to say and do these things on the internet or not. A couple of weeks back, a YouTuber named Ty Records LOL posted a video exposing her, and I think you would be surprised to find that she didn't like it.
So the other day, I uploaded a video exposing the most toxic gacha life creator, Bella the Wolf. And her response was nothing less art of her decapitating my head. Her staff and close friends also joined in, posting art of me getting whipped, stomped to the ground, and even hanged. She, of course, also made fake DMs, which, if she was good at, would have obviously gotten my profile pic right at least. Thankfully, a lot of you guys were smart and didn't jump the gun, especially when it's coming from a person like Bella the Wolf, who lies and says I'm an EDP, I have a OF, and still says things like this about Technoblade, who passed away from cancer for no reason.
And like an evil witch with an army of flying monkeys, she sent her Discord straight at him, reporting his videos, sending death threats, the whole degenerate charcuterie board of awful behavior. Which is ironic, because the first rule of her Discord is that no harassment is allowed. It even says in the rules that doxing is a no-no. It's no good, very bad, don't do it, and it won't be tolerated in her server. The irony is too clear. It's lighting up the sky like the bat signal. Classic do as I say, not as I do. Supposedly, she's still a minor, so that begs the question, do her parents have any idea that this is going on? What kind of parents would be responsible for their child turning out like this?
The fiber actors are fucking fast.
She didn't say love you! She didn't say she loves you! I love you! She didn't say she loves you, babe! Oh my god! She didn't say she loves you, babe!
Yo, imagine, guys, everybody, imagine this, imagine this. I love you, Mom. Okay, bye.
Imagine that! I love you, Mom! Okay, bye!
I don't know the whole story. I'm not going to speculate, but it's inexcusable, all of it. There's nothing salvageable or justified here. You have to wonder about the people following her, too. A cult. A Discord cult where some of these people say, at least, and possibly believe that she is a goddess. That's fucking weird. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon. Why she is so hated and why...
You already revealed your face to the entire internet, right? So what could you possibly have to hide? There is no way.
Hi, guys.
You know, there is no way this is real life, bro.
No, I'm not AI. I'm not a paid actor. I'm not. I don't know where that came from.
again, Bella the Wolf. Believe me, I wasn't planning on making another video on her, but it feels good to see the downfall of someone so toxic and horrible. Before we dive into it, let's do a quick season recap of who she is, why she is so hated, and why epicaricacy, or Schadenfreude, as the Germans would say, is justified in this case, in my humble opinion. So who is Bella the Wolf? If you clicked on this video, chances are you're already familiar with this POS. But for those who don't know about her, she's this rage bait gotcha life YouTuber who does and says despicable things just for some internet clout. I actually did a video on her BS a couple of weeks ago, and I encourage you to check it out if you haven't. Anyway, before we dive into this stinky cesspit that is Bella the Wolf, please be sure to hit that subscribe button like a cookie or something, maybe a Keebler one. Mr. Beast, please don't sue me. So in case you haven't watched my previous video on her, or you just forgot about her horrible acts, let me remind you real quick. Also, she's somehow gotten worse since then, but we'll get into that later on.
Bella the Wolf put my son, and here he is, put Mal's number on a Discord server, said that it was hers, and told people to call.
I think by far one of the worst things she's done is doxing a 10-year-old and posting his number in her Discord server, which by the way is filled with weirdos and creeps, and saying it was her number. Imagine the calls and text messages that kid got. I just hope he didn't pick up or read any of them. I can only imagine the type of vile shit he received. Also, more recently, the kid who got doxxed posted this comment on a video about Bella saying she now leaked his address, both houses, and that now he's getting even more hate. Apparently, she also leaked his new number. Just leave the poor kid alone. Her excuse for doing all that, by the way, he was apparently being disrespectful.
But when I found out his phone number, I decided to leak it because obviously he was being really disrespectful to me.
If there's anyone in the world who would 100% go to hell for blasphemy, it's Bella the Wolf. One of her main rage bait bullshit acts is mocking people's religion and saying stuff like she's better than Allah or Jesus. I don't have to tell you why this is wrong on many, many levels. Her response?
And as for the religion thing, it's... I don't really have much words on it, to be honest.
Another one of her bullshit rage bait acts is disrespecting soldiers, calling them rats that don't deserve mercy. I think this is by far the dumbest thing she said. Soldiers are the reason she has the freedom to be the annoying entitled brat that she is. Mocking the people that risk their lives for your freedom, next level stupid. The list of her cringe-tabulous rage bait bullshit is long, and I don't want to spend all day talking about it, so here are just some of the other things people hate her for. Faking cancer, disrespecting Technoblade's memory, alleged animal abuse, faking messages and impersonating people, making vile and violent art of people, doxing and threatening to dox people, threatening to stakes dog, extorting and threatening people, being racist, and more. I wonder what her dad would think of this list.
Obviously, it's bad, and it's extremely bad, but as an adult, she's a minor, so I think you should be able to understand that she... like, you know, minors, their brains aren't fully developed.
I'd go into the ridiculousness of this person's claims if I thought this was in any way real. I think it's safe to say we know this is just another one of Bella's acts, hiring someone to pretend to be her dad just for attention. And lo and behold, proof came out that she actually threatened someone, coercing them to act as her dad in Stake's stream, or she would leak inappropriate photos of him and more.
We found proof that Bella quite literally threatened somebody into pretending to be her dad. And I not only found the person, but I was able to speak to the person, and oh my God, you are not going to believe the things that they said. A little summary of the events. Basically, Bella knew this guy, and Bella has a whole bunch of information on this guy, including like his docs, his face, and unfortunately some inappropriate photos of him. And so basically, Bella has all this leverage on him and forced him to do this thing, okay? And then Bella started basically threatening him if he came out against her and exposed her for doing all that. So
It's one thing to post your stupid, cringy, rage bait videos and spam shit on Discord, but doxing kids and threatening people to leak their personal info and photos? That's not only illegal, but crosses any line of morality I can think of. Also, the person she threatened is a minor. He's 15. I think we've covered enough about the despicable things she has said and done, and now that we've established there's no redemption for her, let's get to why I believe this was the end of her popularity, and it's only downhill for her from here on out. So a few days ago, she posted a face reveal video on her channel, which everybody thought was just another person Bella hired or threatened to pretend to be her.
Hi everyone, it's Bella the Wolf, aka God. We just reached 20k subscribers, so I figured it's a good time to share my face. Please like and subscribe, as it took me a lot of bravery to do this.
So I've got a few comments here. First off, the vocal fry. Oh God, if I was a betting man, I would have put money on her talking like that.
Can't help it, it's my voice.
No, it's not. It's an affectation that annoying teenagers and rich people use to sound like they don't give a shit.
Also, this voice sounds nothing like the other person she hired to do all the interviews with Steak and others on YouTube. Anyway, on a very recent stream with Steak and Pat God, Bella turned her camera on, and as you would expect, it didn't go well. She got destroyed and humiliated pretty hard.
you look like the ghost from Mario. No. No, there's no way.
Hold up.
Oh.
Hold up. Can you do us a favor? Can you do us a favor and lift your bangs up real quick?
Here, I'll do it.
Yo, can you do us a favor and show us that ginormous extendo clipped ass hairline that you got, please? Can you just like lift those bangs real quick?
Wait, don't look at my
Oh
nose.
my God! Oh my God! It's Pennywise! Oh my God! It's Pennywise!
Guys, look.
No.
My naked
It's
shirt.
Jimmy Neutron and Pennywise actually had an inbred child, and it's this girl's forehead.
This is the end of you, bro. No one wants to see it anymore. Nobody cares. You're corny. Your jokes are horrible. You're an awful person. You look like a Palpitoad, a level 13 Palpitoad of a Pokemon. Shut the fuck up. You're built like a tree can. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares, bro. Please, for the love of God, please, for the love, kick this monstrosity out of the call. I never talking about this bitch ever again. I'm never looking at this bitch ever again.
There's no way she's coming back from this. I mean, I don't condone making fun of someone's appearance, but when it comes to a person like Bella the Wolf, she kind of, I think deserved it. I can guarantee you this was the beginning of her downfall. Not that she had a peak or something. Her popularity came from people just hating on her and hating her in the simplest sense. And I bet that most were just curious who she was and what she looked like. And now that she's been revealed, I'm willing to bet people lose interest and you don't hear about her again. There's only so much attention someone can garner from being a nuisance. It's also pretty obvious that she's doing everything for the attention, and once she stops getting it, there'll be nothing more for her to do. Anyway, we've hit the end of the video. As always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe and like the video. Your support is sincerely and massively appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Virgin Media's Play magazine is out now. Get exclusive access to amazing interviews, the best in gaming, fresh podcasts. Enjoy all of this and more at virginmedia.ie/play.
Recently, I came across Bella the Wolf, a creator whose only way to fame is to mock religion, which is what I thought.
Oh, baby, that's just the tip of the iceberg. She laughing at people with cancer, has a weird obsession with door decapitation, and hates the U.S. Army for some reason.
Somebody just asked me why I hate the military.
Thinks Queen Elizabeth's an old hag who is a racist woman, which, credit to her, probably valid, but hypocritically, she's racist herself. She literally called the black man from the intro a monkey. Not cool. She also claims to have started a religion called Bellaism or Bellism, and claims to be some sort of second deity or a god. Today, we're going to take a deep dive on her content and find out if she's trolling or being dead ass. Bro, what is this Sigma edit? What's going on? He died for our sins. She made us die of cringe. Amen.
Baba Booey, WestJet.
What is up, disclaimers and some ordinary gamers? WestJet 615, Venezuelan trillionaire here, and today we're talking about Bella the Wolf. Oh, and literally 0% of you are subscribed, so be sure to subscribe. Yeah. I personally find Bella the Wolf's character to be sort of intriguing. I'm not sure if she's absolutely schizophrenic in the real world or if she's playing a character and trolling the internet.
Don't copy my flow.
Bella, the only god in this universe, don't copy my flow. From a first impression, this character seems sort of harmless. They're just using controversial topics like religious to get clicks because people get offended. They're like, oi, Jesus wouldn't do that. Oi, keep Jesus' name out your mouth. Allah's faceless. You go too far. It'd be really easy for me to sit here and be like, making fun of religion isn't funny. This is no go, no bueno, bad, por favor, no. Now, if you take her video seriously and you get really offended, I think she won. The whole purpose of this is to rage bait you, so like literally watch it with a grain of salt and just laugh at it. Laugh at how stupid she's being. Almost as stupid as you're being if you didn't think I was gonna put an ad in this video. Have you heard that the flavored air category is quickly becoming the leading alternative to vaping and smoking? Well, it's a whole new revolution towards better habits led by the sponsor of today's video, Fume. But WestJet, this just looks like a vape. Well, no. Technically, it's flavored air. Let me explain. There's no vapor, it's not addictive, and it's all natural flavors. In fact, Fume cores are actually closer to herbal teas. Fume also got you covered with epic delicious flavors to try, such as crisp mint and orange vanilla. Like seriously, there's a bunch of flavors. The coolest thing is, with flavored air, you can satisfy your oral fixation through a passive diffusion system that utilizes no electronics, vapor, or combustion. Not to mention that Fume is backed by doctors in the United States and continuously invests into third-party studies to ensure the safety of their products. Over 300,000 customers swear solemnly by Fume, and you can use my code WestJet to get your free topper. I repeat, free topper. Try Fume.com/WestJet or go ahead and scan the QR code and use code WestJet to get your free topper. Thank you for sponsoring today's video.
Out of your vape.
Fume. One has to go. Jesus, Bella, your phone. Well, that's a no-brainer. Sorry, boys, I've converted to Bellism. You can't stop me. I'm going all in.
Just looking at your apology videos, clearly you're doing this to rage bait and for other reasons as well that I'll talk about in a minute.
I hate doing this, but credit to Bella the Wolf. She understands that if you even mention the word Allah, somebody's going to be upset and writing stuff about it in the comment section, and that's exactly what she wants, and people don't seem to realize that. She thinks any publicity is good publicity, but I disagree with that. Bella the Wolf, real name Sherry School Rape Beach School. I know you, kid. Jesus. Like literally Jesus. Albeit her content is Scooby-Dooby poop trash, but that wouldn't make her the biggest freak on YouTube. It's the way she conducts herself in her Discord.
Jesus mid and saying you're the new leader of Islam, then going around in your Discord server, bullying your members, calling them F-slurs, telling them to unalive themselves, and being racist to specifically Mexicans for some reason.
Yo, she just like me for real, for real. But in all seriousness, Pod Show Sensitive Society, if you guys are watching, I apologize. Now, a lot of people might think I'm defending Bella the Wolf here, which is not the case at all. Bella the Wolf is still YouTube's biggest freak, but I think we should focus on the more important stuff. Let's focus on the serious matters, like the fact that she literally drew Ty Records, the YouTube guy from earlier, being decapitated. Her calling a random some slurs is the least of my worries. This is expected. It's like, Your Honor, not only did she leak the phone number of a 10-year-old, she also called him a slur.
Yesterday, some girl or some person who goes on the internet by Bella the Wolf put my son, and here he is.
Dude looks like 3 years old. Are you serious right now?
That's Miles. Put Miles' number on a Discord server and told people to call. Since then, Miles has gotten over 500 text messages. I had some of the kids and some of the people that were contacting us was saying, hey, I'll put it on the Discord server that you said you want her to take it down, that this is not his number.
That's the bottom of the barrel stuff. Like leaking a 10-year-old's phone number in a Discord server to send him hate gotta be like the lowest of the low.
Today, I checked his phone while he was at school, and there was voicemails and text messages saying the N-word with the ER.
LMAO, I leaked the 10-year-old's phone number and my audience called him the N-word. The fact that she okays this behavior in her Discord server is kind of crazy. It's like, oh, you want to harass a 10-year-old? That's cool by me. I'm going to turn a blind eye. Is that all Bellism entails? Because I might have to drop my membership. I'm not attending my Sunday sermon. And I did my due diligence and found her YouTube channel, and she has 2 videos. I captured a soldier's dog. Let's check this out. The music was copyrighted, so I'm gonna have to put the royalty-free ukulele over it. But oh no, there's a dog. What even happened? The dog's all gory. Oh my. Everybody in her comment section unanimously wants to get her channel taken down. Now, normally I don't agree with censorship, but here we might have to make a pass. Because allegedly she Fortnite game ended her cat and dropped him without any slurp juice.
I joined the Bella the Wolf Discord by curiosity, and the first thing I found was quite disturbing. She sent a photo of her cat, followed by a statement, "This cat will be sacrificed as a tribute to our Bellism religion."
Now, take this with a grain of salt. It was said by my homie and fellow YouTube homeless person, Peep is awesome, and, unconfirmed. I don't know about y'all, but I strongly doubt she's Connor Murphy out there tweaking out, sacrificing cats to her pagan gods.
Feeding my Discord questions.
What do you think about the Palestine and Israel war? Like, this gotta be some sort of Sam Hyde, meta irony, and she got everyone fooled, because I'm refusing to believe this is a real human doing this, right? Like, surely she's trolling, right? And whoever's editing these shorts for her in TikToks deserves to get a pay raise, because they do not deserve to get their good name ruined by this individual. I also found her Twitter, and she got her pronouns there, so you know she's a good and respectful person. And I'm beginning to think it's actually her, because some of these dates in 2022, and I doubt she had any quote-unquote fans back then. While Bella the Wolf is a freak 100%, I think the freakier people are her fans, because at least in her defense, she's doing it for quote-unquote content and attention, but the people out there harassing a 10-year-old on her behalf? Weird.
I hope this war ends. Maybe if more people believed in Bella, this war would have never happened.
You heard it here first, folks. The next ceasefire talks, just have Bella the Wolf over there talking in the G7 summit. I'm sure there'll be some changes coming up to geopolitics soon. This person's also entirely self-aware of what they're doing. They've been hated since 2023, and they don't care. They're just doing it for attention and to get a rise out of people. Wait, I literally just described my Twitter presence. Oh. Anyway, don't send her any hate, because that's exactly what she wants you to do. You'd be falling right into her Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap card. Anyway, check out Fume, the sponsor of today's video, and a great alternative. Stay class, stay cool, and don't be a fool.
We're driven to never take a backseat. Sort your car insurance anytime online with It's for Women.
Some girl who goes on the internet by Bella the Wolf.
By Bella's standards, you love Jesus, you're a nerd. You love Allah, you're a nerd. You love Bella?
So this is Bella the Wolf, and she is terrible. Now, I know with all this Chris Tyson drama going on, everybody is distracted. But some people think they can slip through the cracks, but fear not, citizens, curses here. So Bella the Wolf is a gacha content creator, and if you don't know what that is, I don't know either. But ChatGPT got us, so we ball. So ChatGPT summarized gacha content as creating anime-style characters and stories. So I'm guessing people just create their own anime-style character, and they put those characters through different stories and different scenarios, and I'm guessing that's it. But the question is, what happens when these people go too far?
Recently, it came to my attention that there's this girl named Bella the Wolf, and she does art like this. But she also does art like this. And for months, she's been posting things mocking Christians and Muslims, posting things like Bella's the new Allah, Bella's better than Jesus, Bella is Jesus.
I feel like when people start saying stuff like this is a direct correlation to being chronically online. Like, you don't go outside.
And she's literally tried it all. Bible stories of Bella. She's even done edits talking about how she's better than Jesus and Allah. And her fans have basically went to war against religion for some reason, and this is clearly all she posts about.
So clearly she has a couple screws loose. I mean, of course, I don't agree with the religion part. I think it's really disrespectful, but, to each their own. I also think it's safe to say that the majority of people who watch her content also don't agree, because you usually don't see ratios like this on TikTok unless they basically hate you. But moving forward, Bella doesn't only post about religion, she also posts about her killing soldiers.
Wow, man.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. She seems to just completely hate the people trying to protect her. She even has in her bio, and I quote, "Soldier equal rats that don't deserve mercy. They get praised for killing innocent people." I'm not gonna lie, if I was serving in the military, risking my life to protect people like this, I'd probably make Bella take my spot, because there's just no way.
The military serves as a purpose to protect us from the people who solely want to come to this country and hurt innocent people.
Nah, because he's low-key spin right now. And when she's not disrespecting people in the military, she's faking cancer and disrespecting cancer patients. A couple years ago, a beloved Minecraft creator by the name of Technoblade passed away from cancer. He was a pillar in the Minecraft community, and he will for sure be missed. But for some reason, Bella thinks it's funny to mock him after death, saying stuff like he's a bald bitch in her Discord, and even going as far as putting him in her YouTube bio. Now, I used to be in the Minecraft community, and I can tell you for certainty that Technoblade doesn't deserve this. I don't know if it's the anonymity that makes people online like her so bold and confident to disrespect people, or if it's the gacha game that really has her feeling like she's an anime character. But I'm telling you, she will regret this. And remember when I said she was faking cancer? Apparently, she said to stop people from hating on her, she started faking and telling people that she had it. And obviously, I don't have to tell you how up that is, but honestly, I'm not surprised, because even from doing a little bit of digging, it turns out she actually lies a lot.
Yesterday, some girl or some person who goes on the internet by Bella the Wolf.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Put my son, and here he is. That's Miles. Put Miles' number on a Discord server. Said that it was hers and told people to call. Since then, Miles has gotten. So at this point, I am going to have to change Miles' number.
So basically, Bella put this 10-year-old kid's number on her Discord, which, by the way, is like the biggest platform she has, because there's like 10K plus people in it, which is honestly impressive. But she put this kid's number in the chat and told the Discord to call it because she was claiming it was hers. And if you know anything about modern day trolling, people don't just stop at calling. They'll go as far as sending inappropriate videos and pictures or literally anything.
It is scary. And then for people to be using racial slurs, my son, there was pictures sent that were very, very inappropriate for a 10-year-old, inappropriate for me, and I'm 41 years old. If you follow Bella the Wolf, please tell her to take my son's phone number down.
And you might be asking, why did she do this? Nobody f***ing knows. It would be a very interesting experiment if you were to take the brain out of somebody like this and study it, because at a certain point, I start to think like, this can't only be for attention. Like, she can't only be doing this to get attention anymore. Like, she must genuinely be insane. And to continue this thought of her possibly being insane, after Tyreek Cords LOL originally dropped his video on her, she didn't take the criticism well. In fact, she went in her Discord and told people to mass report his video.
So the other day, I uploaded a video exposing the most toxic gacha-like creator, Bella the Wolf. And her response was nothing less art of her decapitating my head. Her staff and close friends also joined in, posting art of me getting whipped, stomped to the ground, and even hanged. She of course also made fake DMs, which if she was good at, would have obviously gotten my profile pic right at least. Thankfully, a lot of you guys were smart and didn't jump the gun, especially when it's coming from a person like Bella the Wolf, who lies and says I'm an EDP, I have a OF, and still says things like this about Technoblade, who passed away from cancer for no reason.
I also wanted to add that she's low-key racist too. Since Ty Records made his videos about her, she added him to her about section like under Technoblade with the caption, Ty Records monkey emoji equals uneducated monkey lover who needs to be banned. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that's a little crazy.
Y'all know what's going on. And so do I.
Great news is her toxic TikToky did get banned. Her main Discord account, it got suspended. But again, Discord does need to get contacted about that server because they constantly promote doxing and disgusting things in that server. She's been saying she's gonna sue me. She's trying to get thousands of people to report my account. All I gotta say is I love you guys. Thanks for the support, and hopefully we can put an end to this immediately, bruh.
Since his video has come out, I'm pretty sure she simply just made another Discord account and was back active again on her server. And I only say this because I actually joined her server because I was trying to get an interview. But honestly, with the current state of her server, I don't think I'll ever get one. Yeah, so about that interview, my main takeaway from this entire situation is that Bella is the result of someone who's just been online too much. I think when you sit in online toxic communities for too long, it starts to warp your mind, and instead of thinking about things properly, for example, sensitive topics like somebody dying of cancer, you're so out of touch with reality, you think mocking someone's death is somehow funny or edgy, when in reality, it just makes you look weird. But then again, she more than likely knows what she's doing, and she's probably just trying to bait people into joining her Discord so she gets more more clouded and gets more interactions or whatever, don't go send her hate because that's probably what she wants, so just ignore her. But that's all I have to say on the topic of Bella the Wolf. I wanted to thank everyone who stayed until the end. I think at the time of recording this video, we're at like 59,000 subscribers, which is insane considering it's been less than a month. So hopefully we can hit 100K by the end of the year. Like, that would be an absolute dream. We're growing at an insane rate and I've never seen anything like it, which is why I'm still debating on releasing some OG hoodies, like some under 50K or 100K hoodies. So let me know if you guys are interested in that idea. It'd just be a simple design, but just let me know. If you guys just want to chill out, my Discord is in the description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Bella the Wolf has recently become one of the most hated and despised content creators on the entire platform. To having allegations of making fun of Technoblade's death, to even mocking many people's religions such as Christianity and Islam, as well as even making unhinged Gora of Thai records, depicting him being hanged, attacked, and even decapitated. Additionally, there are even allegations of Bella the Wolf doxing a 10-year-old's phone number to the point where even his mother had to come out and speak about it. But today I will uncover the whole truth about Bella the Wolf and interview her myself about this entire situation, so stay tuned. But before we start, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if rage bait troll content sucks, and let's get on with the video. Now, for those who don't know, for quick context, Bella the Wolf is a Gacha Life troll channel who's been around for a while now, and Bella is presumed to be under the age of 18. She originally made rage bait content on TikTok and YouTube to garner backlash and outrage in hopes that larger YouTubers would pick up on the situation and generate her even more attention. She would oftentimes poke fun and undermine serious religions such as Christianity and Islam by making wild videos such as Allah's faceless, then who's this? Showing an image of herself, and yet another TikTok stating, Jesus died for your sins. And then the next slideshow of this TikTok shows her stating to Jesus, don't copy my flow. She is also infamous on YouTube for generalizing all soldiers who fight and die for their country as quote-unquote war criminals who kill innocent civilians, and she has also made fun of Technoblade's death. This content that she was making was obviously met with a lot of bad reception, causing the massive YouTuber Thai Records to even call her out in a video which garnered over 900,000 views. This resulted in Bella telling all of her fans to mass report this YouTube video, which is pretty crazy, as well as her and her friends making unhinged gore art of Thai Records, and of course fabricating DMs of him trying to claim he did a plethora of serious things that he simply didn't do.
And her response was, of course, to make some art of her holding just my head, bloodied up down to the brim. And of course, her staff and close friends joined in on it, making pictures of me getting whipped, beheaded, hanging, stabbed up, burned, and the list goes on and on. The rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper. I blurred out a lot of the images and turned the saturation down, but it's pretty sure it's obvious where the blood was.
Now, it's also necessary to state for contextual purposes that Bella did in fact share a 10-year-old's phone number in her announcements channel of her Discord server, in which contains thousands of members. This led to the child being harassed, attacked, and sent slurs because essentially Bella the Wolf had lied, stating that this was her phone number when in fact it wasn't. I'd also have to preface the fact that this is considered malicious doxing under US law due to the harassment that the child received after Bella had essentially leaked his personal information. And it doesn't matter if this child was being provocative or argumentative beforehand, because ultimately leaking his phone number is pretty indefensible with all this context provided. And here is a video of the mother talking about the situation.
Yesterday, some girl or some person who goes on the internet by Bella the Wolf put my son, and here he is, that's Miles, put Miles' number on a Discord server, said that it was hers, and told people to call. Since then, Miles has gotten over 500 text messages, over 200 phone calls, and voicemails that we've had to deal with. So at this point, I am going to have to change Miles' number.
Now, allegedly, this child also made a comment on another user's YouTube video stating that they are now fine, but it appears that Bella is allegedly trying to find his new phone number. Now, I do also want to make something abundantly clear with this video before we get on with the actual interview. Bella the Wolf is a rage bait troll channel who is purposely trying to bait a reaction out of children. She purposely makes content to piss people off and provoke them, and that is why she's consistently making content poking fun of people people's religion, because it is something that many people take extremely seriously, and it's something that is getting her the most pushback right now, so that's why she's continuing to do it. Now, we've seen trolls in the past, such as Lisa Gaming Roblox, delete Bloxburg houses for attention, and we've also seen people like Meowbus say a lot of slurs to offend certain people. And Bella the Wolf is just another person who has followed in these footsteps as of recently, but I have to preface the fact that unlike Lisa Gaming Roblox, Bella the Wolf has not in fact been involved in any CP situations like Lisa has been caught out in numerous times. And unlike Meowba, Bella the Wolf has not encouraged minors to self-harm themselves in a demented cult that they have made. But despite the fact that Bella the Wolf has shown disgust when it comes to serious crimes, and has made it clear she won't associate with groups such as the UTTP, this does not mean she's suddenly absolved of all the criticism from things that she's legitimately done wrong, but it's respectable that she's not doing genuinely disgusting, reprehensible shit. Now, I'd also want to clarify as well that the comments she makes about harming her pet cats and animals are simply untrue. You can Google reverse search the images which she has sent to prove that it isn't hers, and in the interview I'm going to show, she simply states it's all a rage bait tactic she does in order to provoke people. And obviously I don't support her making these comments anyway, but it's clear that she cares for the pets she does actually have, and she isn't some kind of animal killing crazy psychopath like everyone thinks she is. Also, I want to be unbiased with the way I present this video and state that many people have decided to take it upon themselves to post CP to Bella and even make CP art of her character, despite the fact she is a literal minor, which is absolutely vile. Now, despite the wrongdoing she has obviously done, this does not suddenly now make it acceptable to either try and find out where she lives, potentially putting her family in immediate danger, and it is also not acceptable to send illegal CP videos to her either. Like, I have no f***ing clue how people's morals are so bad to the point where they're literally sending child abuse videos to a bait troll account who is literally a minor, and I have no idea why people also think it's right to make sexual harassment comments to Bella either. This type of harassment should be condemned strongly, and I do not support it whatsoever. I'd also like to give the benefit of the doubt to Bella the Wolf for having legitimate moderation in her Discord server and banning files who are attempting to send CP in it. And I certainly can't say the same to other trolls such as Meowba, who I've made videos on before, who literally just let users in her server back in 2022 send the most abhorrent and disgusting content known to man in it.
Hi, Violet-chan. Now just wanted to apologize for the destruction of Now's Discord server yesterday. Now did not set up a proper system, and of all the moderation and Carlbot had, which did not go well. Discord was spammed with very icky, gross, illegal stuff, and Meow was a very good aside to Meow's little meowings that were exposed to it.
And I'd finally also just like to state that this video is made to give context to people about the criticizable things that Bella the Wolf has done, but it also acts as a message to people that Bella is clearly just a minor looking for attention and shouldn't be taken seriously or harassed to high hell and back with illegal content being spammed in her DMs. Because then if you do that, you're literally committing actions which are far worse than she's ever done herself. But with all of that being said, here is the full interview I've had with Bella the Wolf, and I'd also like to state that she was extremely mature in this interview, which I also want to give her credit for. Why did you decide to make your persona, your OC being a gacha character which hates soldiers and all of this stuff? Why did you decide to start this entire Bellarism stuff as well?
Alright, so obviously I started back in like 2020, 2021, and obviously I was just a kid who like started gacha like any other child would, and then I started making an OC like everyone does in gacha, because that's basically what you do. And I obviously I already had social media like TikTok, and I started making videos on there believing what I thought was right. Obviously, soldiers, they kill innocent people, and you guys can ask me anything you want about that, because I can back up my points so well. And as for the religion thing, it's I don't really have much words on it, to be honest.
With the whole killing animals thing, that's obviously an act, right? You haven't killed a single animal, you haven't harmed them, you like animals, it's just rage bait, essentially.
Obviously, it's rage bait. That's something I will admit. My cats are fine. All those images I uploaded with all those animals, they're obviously just images of my friends' pets that they allowed me to use on social media. As for the black cat I used at the very beginning of all of this quote-unquote animal killing spree, that is actually my cat. His name is BBC, aka Big Black Cat, but his name is Guts.
Very very suspicious name for a cat. Regarding that TikTok of that woman and the kid who was like talking about the phone number, what was the context behind that?
Alright, so honestly, I'm just gonna say a 10-year-old should not be on Discord, especially how dangerous it should be. But when I found out his phone number, I decided to leak it because obviously he was being really disrespectful to me. Obviously, he would have been really fine in my server if he would have just not done what he did, because he has been saying some really, really not appropriate things, especially things that should not have come out of a 10-year-old's mouth. So obviously I did take it a little too far by leaking his number, but at least that'll teach him to get off of social media.
Regarding the allegations that people make, and they make it about a lot of like hated individuals, doesn't mean it's true there. Regarding the CP and pedophile allegations against you, apparently I saw screenshots of you like sharing allegedly an OC which was like sexualized and your character was like a minor. Are those screenshots true or are they false?
I don't know who made those images of my OC, but I do not condone it at all. I hate child porn in every single way, and obviously everyone knows here that my OC is in fact a minor, and whoever drew that is absolutely disgusting. And there's been a couple accusations that I have been a person to send gore and child porn, but I would never do that in my life. I think gore is absolutely disgusting, and I can never imagine my own family members or people I love in that situation. As for child porn, that is just absolutely disgusting. They literally can't consent at that age, and it's nasty. I hate it.
So regarding the allegations of you like sending the like fan art of that YouTuber with like being hung, being beheaded and stuff, that was you, right?
Yeah, obviously that was me, and some of my friends joined in as well.
And the images which were used in some commentary YouTubers videos of like you saying a couple no words, that was you as well, right?
Yes, obviously I'm not homophobic. In my vocabulary, they're just words that don't mean anything. Obviously I'm not homophobic or racist, and a couple of people have framed me for saying the N-word, but I have never said the N-word before, though I have used a couple of slang to the LGBTQ community.
Is it? And I just one more question. What do you have to say to all the people who are trying to dox you, send CP, send gore, and hack you, and do all of these like blatantly even more immoral things, which they think they're doing as a form of good, despite the fact they're also committing crimes on their own volition? What do you have to say to those people?
Obviously, at that point, if you are really a follower of God and you're Christian, I'm not really going to shame you for your religion, but obviously God wouldn't want that for anyone, and if you're a true follower, I don't think he would have wanted you to send gore and child porn to literal minors and adults in the server. It's disgusting, and you're just worse than me at that point, I have to admit.
Alright, well, is there any more things that you want to talk about, or have I hit basically everything?
I think you've gotten everything down. It's just I hope one day that everyone realizes how stupid they're being by doing all this hate, even though I don't acknowledge it at all.
Alright, well, thank you for the interview, and I'll leave you. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Obviously, this video is not intended for cyberbullying, hate, or harassment, or anything like that. This is just an educational and informative video going over the entire situation as a whole. And obviously, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also, discord.gg/Paolo is my Discord server if you guys want to contact me there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
So, I would like to end this video too. I have a really good title for this video. So, yeah, I'll be in this video right now, so, see ya.